here in Mirko for the first game of the Grand Finals. ONIC and Blacklist. ONIC will have the first pick, instantly banning that Aldous.
Instantly banning that Aldous is going to be a very smart call here for the side of ONIC, but like we've seen before, Gani, this is what RRQ did in the first game. This time, they're going for the same thing. Hayabusa has been banned out for the side of Blacklist International. ONIC going in for the same exact draft as RRQ Hoshi. Now, if it is going to be the same, most probably going to be the Matilda here banned away and the Estes. We'll see though if they perhaps have taken the words of advice from Coach Bonchan himself that go ban Oheb.
Go ban Oheb. That is a tea that has been spilled. But no, ONIC Esports will take their own approach here, banning a hero that is so annoying during Siege and as well as defending a Yves and in response to Selena ban.
Yeah, the Selena ban coming in for the side of Blacklist International. They simply do not want to meet Keyboy on the Selena. We saw how insane it was in the MPL ID Grand Finals, and both of the teams choosing respect here as their bans. Aldous, Yves, and now most probably going to be either the Paquito or the Matilda. You know, leaving one of these open is going to create a huge opportunity for the side of Blacklist International to completely just snowball in this game. And I see a lot of respect here in the comment section. Respect Filipino and Indonesia. I like that, guys. Spam it. Hashtag respect and give us the flags, Indonesia and the Philippines, because in the end, sure, there is a little bit of rivalry between the regions, but we're all MLBB brothers here, as we are going to take a look. ONIC with their final ban in the first phase. It is going to be the Cho picked off in this game. Blacklist International, though, going for the ban as well. Will they choose to go for another assassin ban? Maybe the Yisun Shin ban even to cancel out ONIC, or perhaps they might just go for the Matilda ban themselves.
Yeah, that is the question here. Already, though, a unique, a peculiar ban, I should say here, ONIC Esports with that Cho ban, but then again, it opens up possibilities. Now, will it be costly or not? Because remember, ONIC can only take one hero in the first pick, but Blacklist will take two. Blacklist, what will they respond here for the first phases of ban?
Farsa.
It will be that Farsa.
Yeah, taking the Farsa away from Drian is a very smart call for Coach Bonchan right here. Taking those three heroes, crucial. But ONIC Esports now have the chance to pick up the Paquito. Remember, every time that they do play the Paquito in the MPL, in the Indonesian MPL and in the MPL Invitational so far, it has been really effective. So there you go. The Paquito will be first pick, but Matilda Airlines is up and ready, Gani. Will we see Matilda Airlines fly with Blacklist International here?
I think that may be the case. Again, Matilda, and I expect an Esmeralda pick here. Perhaps learning from their match against RRQ. Esmeralda is a nuisance, and Blacklist. Will they prio that Esmeralda and Matilda, or a Matilda and, I don't know, a Jawhead? Could occur here.
Yeah, honestly, there's so many picks for the side of Blacklist International. If they want to go for the Jawhead, there's so many bans as well that they need to go against ONIC Esports here. With the Jawhead being left open, it is very dangerous. Blacklist, let's see what they go for. Is it going to be the Matilda and that Esmeralda? No, it's the Estes coming in with the Esmeralda. You let it go, they're simply going to take it, and there you go. Estes picked up for the side of Blacklist International, one of the signature heroes for Venus, and also that Esmeralda. We've seen it from RRQ, and now we're seeing it from Blacklist. ONIC with the second pick once again, with the third pick here in the game. Will they go for the Jawhead for Keyboy or Kaja?
Wow, that is the key, because again, if you pick the Jawhead here against an SS, it's going to be so hard to find a smart pickoff. But if you can capitalize that Jawhead before Estes heads level 4, it is going to be big. Again, the Queen playing the Estes here is going to be huge for game number 1, especially if you're a Blacklist fan. ONIC Esports, what will they close out? It will be that Matilda and Sicilian once again. We've witnessed Drian Sicilian in the previous match. No deaths, the positioning, the damage, the impact is evident. Now, will Blacklist be able to defeat victory on Sicilian.
We saw this Sicilian, he still has a 100% win rate back in the Indonesian MPL, and even here at the MPL Invitational, picking it up against Ultra Ego just now. But Blacklist International, they need something to pick up as well. Maybe a little bit more dive here. Maybe the Yu Zong can be the answer for Blacklist, or perhaps they can just go for the Alice. But with 3 magic damage dealers in the first phase, is it a bit too expensive?
Yeah, that may be the case. Again, if you pick up an Alice here, it's a gamble. It is a gamble, and Blacklist doesn't like to gamble, so I'm sure it will not be Alice. And there you go, Bane Jungler once again coming into play.
Bane Jungle in the hands of Blacklist International, played by Wise. This is his signature pick, 100% win rate. So much success on this hero. This is the hero that led them to become the victors of MPL Philippines Season 8 right here. Blacklist International with the first ban in the second phase. Let's see what they go for.
Yi Sun-shin.
Yi Sun-shin is going to be a very good pickup, but every time that we see ONIC first pick this Paquito, has actually been the Paquito in the jungle. So do they really want to? There you go. CW's heroes already going to get banned. We saw his Wan in the grand finals. We saw how deadly it could be on the hands of someone like CW.
That is true. So again, limiting the options for CW here is the way to go for us out of Blacklist. But ONIC Esports, again, realizing even though they have 2 magic damage dealers, they still respect this Alice. So Alice will not enter to game number 1. Blacklist with their last and final ban. I'm assuming another gold lane hero here. So limiting the options for CW.
Blacklist have got to take the Popo and Koopa away. We saw how crazy the Popo and Koopa was on the hands of CW, getting the early game turret gold so easily. But Blacklist can choose to go for something else here. Certainly, Boots is heroes. Boots is an X factor in this team.
It is an X factor.
If you don't ban him away, if you ignore him just for a bit, he is going to be able to snowball on his Balman, on that, but it is going to be the Yi Sun-shin banned away from the side of Blacklist International. Taking that away will mean that ONIC will go and ban Harith. So 2 bans for Oheb. He took ONIC Esports, they're taking Coach Bonchan's advice.
Yeah, that is true. And again, from the side of Blacklist, also somehow limits the gold lane options. So both teams here, the approach is the same, banning that gold lane, limiting the options for the gold lane. Now Blacklist with the first pick in the second phase, they need CC here, Mirko.
They need CC. Yeah, Blacklist, they need CC. They need someone who can engage right here. Maybe it is
a Lapu-Lapu could come
It might
play.
be a Lapu-Lapu here. It might be a Yu Zong, but the Jawhead picked up by Haji, taking it away off the hands for the side of ONIC as well now, as we are going to see ONIC finishing up their draft here in the last pick. ONIC, they have a roamer, they have a mid laner. All they need left here is a gold laner and perhaps an XP laner. It really depends though on that Paquito.
Yeah.
Where is that Paquito gonna go? It can be flexed into that XP lane. It can also be played in the jungle. ONIC, will they choose to go for the Popo and Koopa here against the composition of Blacklist International?
I do agree here. I think Popo and Koopa could be picked up here, especially if you're CW. Again, Popo and Koopa can be very scary, deals a lot of damage, and to pair it up, I think Woos will pick up a Balman. Oh no, it will be a Bruno and a Hylos for Boots.
Yeah, rounding it up again, it is going to be ONIC Esports playing a full front-to-back composition with the Sicilian now and the Bruno, with the Paquito to cover up and also get that early game advantage with the Matilda. It is going to be very scary, but Blacklist International, they haven't finished up their draft just yet. We are going to have to see, is it going to be another Clint pick for Blacklist? Because if they go for a Clint pick, they will still be losing in that range area, right?
Yeah.
Maybe for Blacklist, what they need to go for right here is more dive.
Brody.
Maybe the Yu Zong, maybe even the Brody right there who can go and synergize better than something like the Clint with this composition. Blacklist International, they have the chance to pick up a hero. It is going to be the Lunox, so extra dive like I predicted, but 3 magic damage dealers, only 1 physical, which is that Bane, whereas ONIC, they're coming in guns blazing with a very mixed composition.
So here, guys, here it is, the 10 heroes that will enter the grand finals for game number 1. Who you got? Spam it in the chat.
Spam it in the chat. Hashtag break the code or hashtag go ONIC, because we're going to see ONIC taking on Blacklist International once again here in MPL Invitational 2021. But from the compositions, Gani, I've got to say, I like ONIC draft here. I feel like they are multi-dimensional. They have what it takes to be able to take down Blacklist International's draft. But again, Blacklist, they have a way, even when they have the, let's say, quote unquote, the less, the less crazy draft, the less calculative draft, they have a way of forcing their opponents to play with their tempo, and just like that, we are gonna enter the land of Dawn again. Hashtag break the code or hashtag go ONIC. I want the chat to crash here. Let's see what happens. Already a lot of damage placed onto Keyboy. Might be first blood instantly as a flicker will be popped. ONIC drawing that first resource.
Yeah, but take a look at the positioning here as Sans is trying to steal the buffs from Blacklist. Will it succeed though is the question. Haji trying to give out information, but Keto is nowhere to be found here, and there you go. But Keto will safely secure the orange buff and will rotate towards the jungles of Blacklist. Blacklist though, Wise though, will claim that Lethal Wanderer.
Yeah, look at that. Already the cage coming in, and this, oh my god, the Sanguine Claws doesn't connect, but the bad impact will be able to chunk Haji to half HP. Regeneration has been popping. Wise, he doesn't realize that his orange buff has been taken away by the side of ONIC Esports right here, as we are going to see the mid lane pushed away from the side of ONIC and Blacklist. Sans has made his way all the way to his purple buff with the help of Drian. Will be able to take that with no problem whatsoever. But wait a minute, Wise is hungry. He wants to get something. Sanguine Claws will be able to connect onto two members right now. With Sans joining in, it is going to be a lot of damage placed onto him. Wise is hungry for the kills, but unfortunately Sans will be able to get away. Blacklist International caught in the midst of it all. It's going to be Wise in a 1v1. The Sanguine Claws connects onto two, and that's going to be ONIC picking up a kill. Going on again for Haji as he flickers in. The dodge is coming in from Sans, but it is going to be a 2-for-1 for now. A 2-for-2 right now as we are seeing Keyboy dashing in onto Venus. It's a 1v1, and Keyboy will be able to slay the Queen for now. A 300 gold lead picked up by ONIC as they get the 3-for-2 trade. But wait a minute, it might be the equalizer from the Prince. Nope, Keyboy gets out.
My oh my, Mirko, Grand Finals game number 1 in action packed already.
Spicy.
From the get-go. As we take a look here though, Wise has initiative on towards Turtle. Drian taking a lot of damage from Haji. No! It will be a solo kill from Haji. What a solo kill.
The equalizer coming in from Blacklist International to get the kill and to get the turtle. Still, now turning the favor and getting the goal lead for themselves. ONIC needs to stay composed.
Yeah, they need to stay composed here. Okay, they won that play there, taking the orange buff, but at what cost here? Right now, Blacklist with the gold lead and ONIC desperately searching for compensation.
Absolutely. 3 kills on the board for both of the teams. Keyboy has rotated to the top side, trying to deal some damage onto Haji right now, as both teams will play a little bit passively with no neutral objectives on the board. They're forced to go for these lanes, right? Oheb already getting a level advantage off of CW. Bruno, yeah, he does really well against the people like the Alice, but going against the Lunox, he's actually going to get out-traded most of the times right here. The Marksman doesn't really do well into this matchup.
Yeah, indeed, and we can see here the positioning from side of Roamers already somehow covering their gold laners, but it is their gold laners just farming the minions. And again, for now, very, very passive here, different from 2 minutes earlier.
Very different from 2 minutes earlier where we saw a lot of fights happening on the board. Blacklist International wants to play it slow, wants to force the tempo on the enemy team, but it's going to be Sans going in onto Venus right now with the help of Haji. Unstoppable Force has been used. Ejector back to the team, and that's going to be Wise popping into Deadly Catch. Will he be able to get the kill with the guy to win, helping Sans to get away? Is he going to be taken down? He still manages to survive with the Sanguine Claws, not connecting on anyone. Drian forced to flicker away as Blacklist once again gets the favorable trade on the board, but Keyboy doesn't want to stop there. Goes back in to use those blooms, but look at that. Haji has rotated to the top side. Flicker coming into the ejector will be able to bring him back, and that's going to be the kill picked up by Blacklist International, taking the kill advantage here.
The offense from Blacklist proven so deadly here. 2 lanes control, top side as well as mid side. Drian still claiming the stacks though with that bad impact. 10 seconds toward the next turtle.
10 seconds towards the next turtle, 5 seconds to be exact right now, as Keyboy will try his darn best to be able to get soak in some of the XP in the top side. Edward though will be able to spot Boots in that bush, as Boots will be forced to back away.
Yeah, for now again, turtle is still idle, but Blacklist wants to give pressure towards the mid side first here. We can see here Black Wise is already rotating towards his turtle. Right now, they have the initiative.
They do have the initiative. It doesn't seem like ONIC will look to go and contest this right now. It is going to be the second turtle claimed for the side of Blacklist International without any contest whatsoever. This is what we said. They're very objective-centered, a very objective-centered team. They play for the setups, and they are just the best in the world at getting those setups to happen, right? Getting all those pitches, getting all that engage and early game pickoffs in the early game. It was just really, really brilliant from the side of Blacklist.
Yeah, most definitely here. And again, right now, Keyboy though needs to be careful because Haji has information. Top side, still 2v2 action, but no commitments to its fight just yet. Once again, both the ex-millionaires seem to be happy here, just clearing the ways as Esmeralda already though rotating towards the mid side.
Yep, Esmeralda rotating to the mid side. Again, this is what Blacklist International likes to do. Once the laning phase starts, once they get the second turtle, this is what they like to do, is they like to group up as a team together, walking around the map as a unit, and is in the top side. Sans already in the top side trying to get the victory against OHEB, but Venus will be there. It's going to be the ejector popped in for Haji, not able to connect onto anything. Circle Eagle will be able to bring him back right there. CW now with the follow-up damage. Haji caught in a bad situation, but still will be able to escape for now. Keyboy though needs to be careful. OHEB pops the Chaos, and that's going to be OHEB taking the kill onto Keyboy. With the Sanguine Claw connecting though, it's going to be ONIC looking for the re-engage. No damage just as of yet. OHEB forced to flicker away. Sans dashes in. Unfortunately not going to be able to get that damage onto OHEB as the healing will surely come through. Boots forced to back away with the glorious pathway as Blacklist International again still staying with a 1,000 gold lead. Wise though, he's hungry for the kills. He's going to go on to Boots. The flicker will not be used, actually will be used by Boots to get away from the deadly catch in the end.
My, oh my, the control here from side of Blacklist, really controlling all three lanes. And again, the Queen with the heel top side managed to give his teammates survivability for now. Once again, ONIC still on the backside, economy-wise and as well as third-wise. What can they do? What
can they do indeed? 1.8 thousand gold lead. They like to suffocate their opponents, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Sans going in onto Edward though. Not damage just as Vienna. Zangu Claws will not be able to connect. Edward goes in for Flicker, but Ensemble Force will be able to connect onto Haji. They're going to go for the ejector as on the other side. CW gets picked off again right before the third turtle. Keyboy now is going to be next on the chopping block as OHEB goes in for some damage, but Keyboy is not going to be able to do anything there. Blacklist are completely suffocating ONIC again. 2,000 gold lead picked up, Gani.
Wow, now the last turtle will be picked off. Not just the turtle, Blacklist looks to claim the top side turret as well. Once again, ONIC Esports, they are still in the back with Blacklist though. They might want war here if ONIC gives a chance. They are looking to end this inner turret here, Mirko. Right out. Oh, Deadly Catch has been popped, giving space, but Glorious Pathway as well. Wise is the target for now. Circling Eagle has connect, but the damage isn't enough as Boots fleeting away from the fight. Haji though will not commit to it just yet as again, more heal.
The healing is absolutely just bonkers for the side of Blacklist International. They're going to be able to get the inner turret now, looking for more on the board as they look to keep on pushing this top side. Drian hasn't been able to get those effective Sanguine Claws, actually whiffing most of those Sanguine Claws for now, as now Blacklist have the 4,000 gold lead, 3 turrets to 0, 6 kills to 3.
Big yikes here, but take a look at Blacklist. They want to contest, they want to invade the jungles for side of ONIC Esports. Sans trying to do what he can here, but the Retribution want to connect. Edward though, where's Pathway for defense? Sans, what are you doing? Entering the midst of the fight, and OHEB deals a lot of damage, and there you go. Sans goes down for the second time.
Sans goes down for the second time, and Haji will be able to bring Keyboy back to his team. The damage just not able to get the kill just yet. Keyboy taken very low. It is going to be the turret next on the chopping block. The bat impact will be able to connect, but only to the minion waves right now as Haji looks for another pick. He goes in for a flicker, and Ejector will be able to bring Boots back, and the damage will be enough this time. OHEB picks the kill off, and the Sanguine Claws will miss once again. In the bottom side though, Circle Eagle has been popped onto Edward. CW trying to run away right now with the gliding wind, able to get him out, but the Retribution and that pistol from Wise just almost one-shot CW.
Hubei supremacy, Mirko. Take a look at all of the outer turrets from the side of ONIC Esports has been claimed from the side of Blacklist. Once again, Blacklist with the 6k gold lead. Take a look at the items. Wise completing POD early, and as well as War Axe, and for side of OHEB, Genius One, and the combo of Lightning Truncheon and as well as Clock of Destiny as well. Looking hella nasty.
This is absolutely just Blacklist International completely dominating from the first minute up to the 9th. 6.5 thousand gold lead right now as they are just completely controlling the map, man. Look at the positioning of Haji. Look at the positioning of every single member. They're going and sending Edward to the top side. They're getting some pressure off the board, whereas Blacklist are the ones taking the Lord, man. They split the map so well, able to just cycle these, the pressure, cycle the movements from the side of their opponents every single time. And ONIC, they've fallen victim once again to this movement.
ONIC got out-rotated here, Mirko, of course, and outclassed as well. And Blacklist displaying once again their qualities as why they are the benchmark of Mobile Legends as of right now. Again, 10 minutes in, Lord will march in right now. What can they do? What can ONIC do to defend?
Honestly, what ONIC can do is they need to turtle. They need to turtle in the base, look for a team fight, maybe look for a cheesy pick-off. Because right now, if Blacklist continue at this pace, it seems like there's no way of comebacks, right? They only need to go for a desperate fight. If Blacklist, even then, you need Blacklist to overcommit. If not, they're just going to completely control the game right here. They're getting every single lane, freezing up every single lane, and even building slow pushes all across the board.
Wow.
You can see it from the mid lane, from the bottom side, and even the Lord pushing in. It is going to be that two-wave push. Driando will use that bad impact to clear the waves. This is why this Sicilian is so good for ONIC. They need this clear, the constant clear to be coming in, because if not, it is just most probably going to be Blacklist sieging out on the base for the price of nothing, Gani.
Yeah, that is true. And Blacklist, again, realizing that comp is the Sicilian comp is on opposing time. They want to end early. Or take a look here as Oh My Venus opening up early. But Oh My Venus takes a lot of damage. There you go. Sicilian picking up the first kill. For now, what can they do? Because ONIC Esports has managed to take down the Lord, but they need to clear the super minions.
Yeah, there you go. Like I said in the beginning, right? It's going to be ONIC actually looking for these cheesy picks all across the board, though. Keyboy needs to be careful. Haji pops an ejector. Will be able to bring him back, but the guiding win perfectly timed by Keyboy to get out of that situation as Edward joins in the fight. Bad impact will be able to find its mark, but only onto Edward. Very sustainable as of right now, getting all of his health back after that first initial burst.
Nasty damage from OHEB, man. 403 stat, and take a look. 45k worth of damage as I speak there. Again, OHEB dealing a lot of trouble here from the side of ONIC, but Jian comes in second place here with 41k. So again, both mages here from each team dealing the most damage.
Absolutely, but the conceal has been popped. CW caught in a bad situation right now, forced to flicker away, but Sans goes in for the knockout strike, going for the cover, but Ejector will be able to connect on the Sun. His damage is going to be available to take him down as OHEB goes for more. Keyboy forced to back away. He has Athena, man. That's a tag, and it's still him getting melted down by OHEB as Wise will pick up the first inhibitor turret in the top side. There's no way you can take him down, and Blacklist look to completely suffocate ONIC Esports under the base. Falling Simon connecting onto Drian right now with Ejector also connecting. Drian forced in a bad situation, will be taken down by the Prince as Haji will be the one traded back. Now CW going in for the free hits onto Edward, but look at the damage, Garni. It's simply not existent. Sans just moments away from respawning, but it's going to be Blacklist once again, pushing the base, going for the Falling Simon with Wise picking up the second inhibitor turret, and that might be the game, Garni.
Blacklist here, still very strong with 4. They want the pressure, they want more, as they perhaps, even though the waves has been cleared, they still want to open a team fight here mid-side. Waves has come. Now Boots and as well as Friends, will they be able to defend this one as Falling Stormer connects onto CW. CW tanking the most damage there. But take a look at Boots zoning 3 members here as Blacklist finally relief off pressure.
Holy moly, they relieve off pressure after the 3 inhibitors have been taken away, Gani. Man, oh man, this is Blacklist in their prime. 10,000 gold lead, 9 turrets to 0, Gani.
Wow.
This is not a Suffolk, this is illegal.
This is illegal, my dude. Ube supremacy at its best. Again, take a look. Wise getting picked off only once, but once again, OHEB hasn't died once. Sans, though, picking up that Malefic War early, perhaps. He wants to fight. He wants to give an impact. Take a look. 0-3-2. Not looking too good as comfortably Blacklist will claim the second Lord.
The second Lord has been taken away by Blacklist International, pushing themselves to a 12,000 gold lead right now. The Lord is going to be marching down the mid lane. This is not going to be good for ONIC Esports. If they continue at this pace, Blacklist International will be able to get the base.
Yeah, again, with the Gold Lab economy here, and of course, 3 inhibitors down for set of ONIC, what can they do here? They cannot do much. They might expect Blacklist to make a blunder, but then again, you're up against Blacklist. Mistakes slim to none.
The bad impact will be able to connect right there as Haji pops in. Ejector all the way to the backside. Will not be able to connect onto anyone as Edward goes in as well. Now that the catch has been popped, it's going to be Oheb being the target, but Keyboy unable to get anything done. Sans gets follow killed by Wise in the midst of it all. And the base is going to be the target for now for the Blacklist International team. They're not even going to stutter. The base will just be taken down. And that is a dominant first game for the Filipino champions.
Wow, textbook gameplay there.